Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel today.
Good afternoon, ma'am. So, how is it going?
I'm having a quite a busy day today. Not
Okay.
work-wise, but in regards to the house and household things. So, how's your day?
Well, I just edited a few videos and I made a video with the chat GPT. I don't know how it came, so I have to edit it a little bit. I'm planning to upload it maybe today or tomorrow.
I think solo videos
Mm.
consume more time and energy.
Well, this is more like a conversation with chat GPT.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so I have a few questions regarding your YouTube channel. So when I went through
Oh,
the description of your channel, so can you tell me the story behind that, just listening to the rhythm of life? So what was the story and intention?
okay. That just listening to the rhythm of life means going with the flow. Like whatever life shows in front of you, either you take it or throw it. Depends on your need. So
Hmm.
I didn't think too much about this. Actually, this my girlfriend used to say this, so I liked this particular line, so I kept it there.
So you had no intention that it is going to be a English kind of niche or something?
Mhm, mhm, mhm. Well, the thing is, for most of the YouTubers, they've started with something. After a few years, they've ended up with something. So YouTube is like more dynamic. So you cannot stick with one niche for a long time. If you are sticking with one niche, you are restricting yourself. So I mean, that's what I believe. So I always try something new, and in case if that works for me, I will try that. Maybe the thing is for me, I don't think. Well, I'll be bored sometimes doing the same task again and again, having conversation back to back. Sometimes it's boring. So I'll try to explore different stuffs.
But I think the people that follow, so some people say that it is
Mm,
better to stick to one niche if you have one channel. So if you have multiple channels, then you can post vlogs elsewhere and conversations elsewhere.
mm,
I don't have any particular opinion on it, but this is what
mm.
people say. So that is why the
Yeah,
opinions are here for, right? So I don't know.
right.
I'm scared to experiment.
Yeah, that's correct. Actually, initially in the beginning stage, that is very important. You have to start with a proper niche. You need to know who your audiences are. But that's only for the beginning. But later on, when you create your own fans, like they will like the other things, other stuffs that you do, and that will create a separate fan. So that's how it creates. I mean, I'm not talking about my channel. This is the thing that was said by a lot of big YouTubers. Like they have started with something initially. For example, Beer Biceps, he started with his physical like exercises and all those stuffs, and now he is doing a podcast. So this is how it works with YouTube. I mean, most of the people.
Hmm. Okay, no, I just
Yeah.
felt like laughing when you said fans.
Yeah, I mean, you'll get fans. I mean, they will like the other things you do also. Like, yeah, that's how it is. You're
Hmm.
showing yourself in front of people, right? Obviously, some people will like you, some people will hate you.
Hmm. I think
Yeah.
people gel more with the creator. Yes, content is there, but they should be able to relate to you on a personal level. I think that's what we
Yeah.
look for.
I think you have got it already. You know, the connection in a personal level. People really like watching your, I mean, even including me, like watching your video. You're like an elder sister who's living in our family, like, who
Okay,
talks about other stuffs. Yeah.
okay, thank you. So, what are
Yeah.
your plans for your YouTube channel? What do you wish to do or experiment with it?
No, ma'am. Actually, right now I've made a video with AI, sorry, the Chat GPT. I'm planning to upload it. I don't know how it's going to be like, how people are going to like this or not. I'm not sure about that. Maybe in case if people like it, maybe I'll try doing similar videos or with a little bit improvement in video quality, something
Mm.
like that I'll do. The problem for me is for conversational, I actually want to improve my video quality for a long time, but for conversational videos, uh, I'm very comfortable with this laptop's camera,
Yes,
and
yes.
that's the reason I'm not able to improve my video quality. If I use my cell phone, normally when I have conversation with someone, especially in a laptop, I'm looking at somewhere else whenever I talk, because I'll be thinking a lot of things will be going on in my mind. But if
Mm.
I look at a cell phone, it's very small.
Yes,
So most of the time I wouldn't be looking at the cell phone screen. So
right.
that's why I'm not using it.
Mm. And a laptop is more convenient to use as well. Just set it and talk. Phone is like you have to set
Yeah.
it properly, and after using laptop, it becomes difficult to use the phone.
Yeah, and the screen is very small and you have to click everything on the screen.
Yeah.
And I'm already used with the laptop having Skype calls in our office. So
Mm.
this is pretty comfortable for me.
Okay, so
So
which one
you're
do you
also
use?
using.
Yeah, I'm using my laptop ever since I stopped using Skype. So since then,
Mhm.
I'm using Zoom because it is you can record only on laptop.
Okay, I don't know why a lot of people are quitting Skype. What is the reason?
Maybe because both the parties have access to the recording.
I don't know. Maybe, I mean, I've heard news recently that Microsoft is planning to, terminate Skype. They are going to completely close down Skype. They are asking everyone to use this Teams, Microsoft Teams.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe in future, in another few months, Skype will not exist, I
Okay.
guess. Yeah.
Do you enjoy YouTube more or your job?
Oh, that's a really difficult question. I enjoy both actually. My job pays me well, and I like my job as well because the thing is, before I log in, I'll be like, oh my God, I don't want to log in today. But after I started my work, I will be interested in doing it. I'll be like machine mode. I won't even look outside. I'll be completely looking at the monitor and I'll be working. So something like that. And also, I like doing conversation with people. So I like both, I can say.
You like both. That's good. Also,
Yeah.
I have spoken to a lot of people from the IT boys who are
Mhm.
starting out. They have like at least a 5 6 years of experience, but they're still not into that communication or learning English. So I end up
Mhm.
asking them, how did you reach up to here? Then they say that
Okay.
interviews, we usually know what questions are going to come. So we just mug up and clear the interview. So I want
Mhm.
you,
Yeah.
because you have also been in that phase. So I want you to tell
That's what
something
I did.
on
That's
how
exactly I did
wake
to
up
clear
call.
interviews. Yeah, when I was giving interviews, I was not very fluent in English. I mean, not to this level at least. So I noted down the different type of questions that they might ask in interviews, and I noted down the answers. It was like 30 pages, like half notebook. So I memorized everything. So most of the time, at least 8 out of 10 questions comes from those notes. So I'm able to answer all those questions. So that's how I've cleared a lot of jobs. Like I got 5 jobs on my hand at that time. So after preparing this, and then later I started improving my English because once you join the work, they will come to know, oh, you don't know English. I mean, when the main reason why we needed English is because of team meetings. When we are in a position to talk something, explain something, and if we are not able to do it, actually, it's not only just us, it restricts our ability to help the organization.
Mm,
Okay, you're not helpful here. You know the stuff, but you're not able to explain it clearly, so I'm not helpful here. So
mm.
that's where I realized, okay, I need to improve my communication skills so that the other person will be able to understand. So that's how I improved my English.
Okay, yeah. I wanted you to tell something to the guys why they should be improving English, a kind of wake up call. Just it's high time you should start learning English.
Okay, so yeah, I'll do that. Most of the YouTubers in India, the big YouTubers in India, they have started their YouTube channel in English initially, and within 2 3 months they are not able to do in English, and they've started focusing on their mother tongue. I mean,
Mm,
especially some of the bigger YouTubers in Tamil, they have started in English initially, and they have focused on their mother tongue later because they are not able to do it in English. The
mm,
reason everybody focuses on English is because English has become a global language. So in if you talk English, you can get wider reach. You do a business, you can do business all over the world. Whatever you want to be a YouTuber, you can become the worldwide YouTuber. Everybody can watch your video. So whatever you do, you can reach the entire world because the English has become a global language. So that is the very important thing. If you want to work in an MNC company, of course, it's a multinational company. It has offices in different parts of the world. So obviously, English is the lingua franca, the common language of the world. They will be talking in English.
mm,
And I've heard that. I mean, I've seen this. Europeans, they don't speak better English. Actually speaking, a lot of us we think, oh, the white people always talk superb English. It's not like that. The French and Spanish people, they don't speak much English. Their pronunciation really sucks. The thing is, but still they are trying to learn English. They are improving their English, and especially the Chinese, they haven't learned English for a very long time because they always have this pride. Like whatever we have, we are proud of our mother tongue. We are proud of everything, right? Similarly, the Chinese also had that. Now
Mm.
they are learning English. They have learned English, and they are competing with the US. We are lagging. It's because we are not able to learn English. Despite that, English is our official language in the Constitution. Still, we are not able to learn English. So this is a high time. This is a right time. The world is becoming smaller now. Everything is connected. They call this as a global village. So in
Correct.
this time, if you are not able to speak in English, then your voice will not be heard by anyone.
That's true. People keep procrastinating. It's not yet necessary.
Mhm.
So let's see.
And
Let's
it's
see.
very easy. I mean, a lot
Mm.
of people think too much about learning English. Oh, I cannot talk like him. And it's very easy. It's about the consistency. That's all. I mean, every day, just 40 minutes. If we cannot allocate 40 minutes a day, then I don't know what busy you are. Are you a Prime Minister of India or what? Yeah.
Hmm. So how constructively they can use that 40 minutes? What would you recommend? How should they use it?
Well, that's subjective. That depends from person to person. Oh, it differs. For me, what I'll do is right now, what I'm doing is for at least 5 to 10 minutes, not 10 minutes. Well, I do 1 hour of listening every day.
Okay.
When
Mm-hmm.
I go for a jog, when I go for a jog or walking, I do at least 40 minutes to 1 hour of listening. A podcast I listen, and while doing listening, sometimes I do shadowing also.
Mm.
So listening is important, shadowing is important, reading is important, and then speaking. These are the four practices that I do.
Okay.
But speaking, I'm using this conversations. Mostly, almost every day I speak. I do conversation, either with people or with the ChatGPT. I do conversations. Reading, at least I do at least once in 2 days, like 10 minutes or 20 minutes. I do. But other than that, listening I do every day.
Mm. So can you recommend a couple of channels which will be beneficial for the people for listening practice?
Oh, for listening practice, well, I I don't watch any specific channel. I mostly watch based on the people. For example, I watch Joe Rogan's podcast, and I watch the videos of Mr. Beast. Not actually his own videos. I watch most of his interviews, like how he makes how he makes videos, like to make a viral video. What are the things he says? So I watch most of his videos, and I like the way he speaks. I'll tell you one interesting stuff. Mr. Beast said in one of his videos, okay, how he is making viral video. One guy asked him, okay, how you're able to make viral video, and he said the one thing: when you're driving down the road in your car, you're seeing a cow standing, close to the road. Well, for a minute, you will remember about the cow and you will forget after some time. You will completely forget that you have seen a cow after some time. But in case if you had seen a pink colored cow,
Mm.
you probably remember it even after a year.
Yes.
So you give the same content, but in a different way that should attract people and that should make people to remember your video. So that's how it is. That's how you make viral videos. So that's the philosophy behind that.
Oh, what a nice message. Thought provoking,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, so the same content, YouTube is like over saturated now.
Yes.
Lot of content creators. There is no particular niche that is done by only one person.
Correct.
Everybody is there for all the niches. So in this time, the only thing that can make you stand out is how you are doing it. Okay, everybody have their own uniqueness, their own style. So if you can find out your uniqueness, you'll stand out.
Mm. And I think for you, it's
Yeah,
a choice.
I don't know.
There is
I'm
so
just trying to find out my uniqueness. What else I can do?
And
Yeah.
like, how has your perspective changed, or did you find any change in yourself or people when your perspective comes about people after starting your YouTube channel? Did you notice anything differences?
Perspective changes means.
Like regarding people, you thought something before starting the YouTube channel, but once you started having conversations and interacting with people, so is there something that you learned or your perspective regarding something changed?
No, I don't think anything has changed. It's still the same. Well, one thing that I found out is English has a lot of demand.
Mm,
I never thought that it would get this much demand. Like a lot of people, they want to learn English, especially in India, and they're
mm,
not able to do it. They are going for the paid versions of the applications and coaching centers. Still, they are not able to learn it. It's because it doesn't matter whether you're going to coaching center or not. It's up to you. I mean, it's your consistency over a period of time. You'll be able to learn English, like 1 or 2 years at least minimum.
mm.
So that's the only thing that I've learned by using this YouTube channel. Okay, English has a demand.
Yeah, it was quite
Yeah.
surprising as well that so many people do not know English. I used to assume that many people know English, but that's not true.
Yeah, and a lot of people they want to learn English, even though it's not useful in their career. For example, bus conductors, auto drivers, they also want to learn English. It's just not because it will help them in their career. It's just their interest. I did not get the chance in my childhood to speak in English. Now I got the chance, so I want to learn English. So that's the demand.
Mm, totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Okay, so tell me, are you good at making friends?
Yeah, I think so. I'm good at making friends, but I'm not good at maintaining friendship. Yeah, I can tell you very clearly. Yeah.
There is a popular saying that, opposites attract. So do you believe in that? Like when you're making friendships or having partner, whatever.
Opposite attracts means opposite characters.
No, there's a saying, right? Opposites attract. So people who of opposite character attract each other. That's what is said. Do you believe in it?
I'm not sure. I don't believe that. I mean,
Mm.
I think it's not possible. Opposite type of characters attracts. Maybe opposite genders can attract themselves, but opposite characters, that's not possible because okay, so in schools, you must have seen this. In schools, there will be a gang. Only those people who study a lot will be there, like five,
Mm.
6 people. They always study, and there will be another gang who always bunks classes, does all the
Yeah.
atrocities. They are all together. So how these are all opposite, two extremes. They don't
Mm.
attract each other. Yeah.
You're right. Maybe to some extent in friendship, it's still possible. But when it comes to partners, impossible.
Hmm. Partners in the sense life partner.
Life partners, spouse, or making a boyfriend or girlfriend. That's not, I don't think it is just too filmy when you say opposites attract. They cannot live
Yeah.
together.
Right, right. They cannot. There will be a misunderstanding in each and everything, and the other person won't be able to understand what you think, what you feel about certain things. For them, it's like, oh my God, it's very easy.
Mm,
Why are you worrying so much for this? And you might be thinking, oh, this is very important for me, but you are not looking this as important. So there will be misunderstanding. So I don't think opposite really attracts. It's like the same kind of mentality only attracts. Maybe I don't know.
no, no, I agree. We are on the same page on this.
Okay. So, yes, that's what my understanding. I don't think opposite things can attract. Maybe in magnets and physics it can attract, but with people, I don't know.
Mm, right. I
People
think
with the same mentality, they attract each other.
mm, it might be true
Yeah.
theoretically, but not practically when you're living life. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So I just wanted to know one more question. Like I wanted to ask you, where do you see yourself like in the next 10 years? Because this phase of life where you're in right now, a lot of challenges, a lot
Mhm.
of big decisions that you got to make. So do you have anything like a manifestation or whatever of its kind? 10 years from now, this is where I want to see myself professionally or personally.
No, ma'am, I don't have anything like that. I mean, I literally did not create anything like that for me. It's because there was a time that I used to believe in all those stuffs. Like I wanted to be like this, I wanted to be that. Like, and
Mm,
it never happens whenever I think like that. So I completely stopped making any future plans. That's what I just go with the flow. Whichever
yes.
comes in my way, I either take it or throw it. Maybe I'll use it or throw it. That's all. So wherever life takes a turn, I will turn. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because
You're
10 years is really
bitter.
unpredictable. Maybe, yeah, maybe I can tell you some of the short-term goals. This year, I'm planning at least by the end of this year, I have to have 100,000 subscribers. That's the plan. That I don't know whether I'm going to get it or not. That's a small goal.
Mhm.
Maybe short-term goal I have, but long terms I don't have.
Okay. So still, do you categorize yourself as being ambitious or
Well,
no?
this is not ambitious. This is a smaller ambition. Maybe I can tell. Ambitious mind actually, how do you say? It gives us stress and depression. But instead of focusing on the ambition, if we focus on the process of doing it, it doesn't matter when you reach that level, maybe 1 year or 2 year, but still you enjoy the process. You will
Mm.
be happy,
Right.
right?
Okay. Yeah, the thoughts almost, we think almost alike because in the opinion
Yeah.
we discuss, even that's the thing that I feel. If people
Maybe
like,
I watched many of your videos.
oh, you got influenced.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, just like you, even I believe in going with the flow. This was nothing that I planned. People are liking the type of content, maybe I'll change it. So it totally depends on people and how they are receiving the content. So yeah.
Hmm. And one more thing I wanted to say, I mean, that's not relevant to this, but a lot of other YouTubers, what they do is they actually check with their subscribers, should I make this type of content? Should I make that type of content? Actually, you're giving your control to someone.
Mm.
So what you have to do is, I mean, what I will drag them. Okay, I'm doing this. You like this? I'm trying this new. Okay, if you like it, you just like it. Otherwise, I will try something else that you might like it. So subscribers, they don't know our capacity, what we can do. Even we don't know our capacity. We will come to know it only when you do it, whether we are able to do it or not.
Mm.
So they might like it. So that's how some of the big YouTubers they have done. They have started with one niche and they've explored a lot of other stuffs. Now, after 5, 10 years, they have ended up with a different thing that gives them pleasure. So if it gives you pleasure, then you can do it anything.
That is nice, actually. It's a good thought. You do what you want to do. It's your personal growth as well. You experiment
Hmm.
with yourself. If you're running out of ideas, it's okay to ask your subscribers. But if you're
Yeah,
experimenting, do it. And if it depends, like some section of society will definitely like it, right?
right. You will always have people who likes you, whatever you do, and you can start from them. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Oh, okay. So is there anything else you would like to add to the session before we wind up?
Okay, so now I want to know what is your plan? I mean, what plan do you have for your channel, or do you want to create different type of contents, or you're going to continue with same style videos?
I would do the same kind of videos. Conversations,
Mhm.
maybe if people are not interested, I'll go to solo content. I am also doing a certification in teaching English. So maybe I will
Wow.
teach English as a teacher on the channel. Maybe if people like the way I teach, maybe I'll do that. And I'll do what people like me to do. If they're not interested in a
Mhm.
particular type of content,
I've seen some of your recent videos are solo videos. You're giving like you're explaining about topics and techniques to students, like how you can learn English, what are the things that you can do. That is
yes.
also really good. I mean, that's the problem that I had. You are talking continuously without getting stuck in front of the camera. I had someone to do editing, right?
Yeah, he's there with me since the channel started. So solo videos, sometimes I give it to him.
Okay, now I will ask you one thing. So, do you think going to an institution to learn English is better, or learning by ourselves is better? Which one is better or more effective?
They both have their own advantages and disadvantages. If you are a person who has to face interview, face a lot of people and speak, better go to an institute. You will get rid of your fear, you will build up your confidence, and you will know how to talk to people. Okay, these are the advantages. But if you are a kind of a homemaker or somebody who just wants to learn English out of passion, then you don't have to pay anybody. You can learn by yourself because you're just
Hmm.
going to use it among yourselves or when required with people. You don't need it professionally. So then you can learn by yourself, because English is a language ultimately, right? You have to use it to talk to people. So you need to get that confidence by talking to people. So they
You're right.
both get both advantages and disadvantages, whichever suits whomever. So they can choose that.
It depends on the person to person. Yeah.
What do you think?
Uh, I think I think I'm okay with self-learning
Mm-hmm.
because with this technology, maybe 10 years ago, if you asked me this question, I would say, yeah, you have to go to coaching center. But now I think we have everything in our hand. With just a cell phone, we can learn. It's not about just English. We can learn anything, even rocket science. You can learn with just cell phone.
Yeah, but there is a different kind of anxiety when you face people physically, right? So I think that kind of exposure you will get when you go to a institute and talk to people who are in a
Hmm.
higher rank as compared to you physically. But virtually, it is fine. You can do it just for the exposure. Maybe you can
Right.
consider.
You can get the confidence when you're actually speaking to a person in person,
Exactly.
not virtually.
Mm,
That is a different experience. Yeah, I understand that because you will feel that pressure, the heat
yes,
only during that time, but virtually you don't give much. You won't feel that pressure.
exactly. Yeah. To face that,
Yeah,
to experience that kind of experience, it's better you join.
nice, ma'am. Nice. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So shall we end it up here?
Yeah, sure. If you have any other question, or
No, I think.
I'm sure. Yeah. Have a great day then.
You too. Thank you so much for joining me today. As usual, lovely talking to you. Good luck for your YouTube channel.
Oh, thank you so much. It was a very good conversation. Nice conversation. Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Bye. Bye.